Begin transmission. You can quit tomorrow, but not today. Let that settle. Not forever, not for life, not even for a year, just not today. Today is not the day you give up. Today is not the day you fold. Today is not the day you let the weight of your thoughts decide your future. This message isn't emotional. It isn't dramatic. It's logical. And logic is what builds discipline. Most people don't fail because they're weak. They fail because they try to make permanent decisions while temporarily exhausted. The body feels tired. The mind feels overwhelmed. The emotions feel loud. And suddenly, quitting feels like relief. But relief is not the same as progress. This is where most people lose. They believe quitting is a single decision. It's not. Quitting happens quietly. One skipped workout, one delayed task, one excuse dressed up as self-care. And it always starts with today. Here's the truth your mind won't tell you. You don't need motivation today. You need containment. You don't need confidence. You need control. You don't need to feel ready. You need to act anyway. Because discipline isn't built when life is easy. It's built when everything in you wants to stop. Let's be clear. You are allowed to quit. Just not today. Tomorrow exists. Tomorrow is flexible. Tomorrow is a negotiation. But today is locked. Today is the contract you sign with yourself. Think about every version of you that failed. They didn't quit forever. They quit that day, and that day became another, and another, and suddenly a year disappeared. Progress doesn't disappear overnight. It erodes through permission. Permission to stop early, permission to delay, permission to quit just this once. When you feel like quitting, you shrink the mission. You don't stop training. You train lighter. You don't quit the routine. You shorten it. You don't abandon the goal. You do the minimum required to keep the identity alive. Because consistency isn't about intensity. It's about refusal. Refusal to break the chain. Your future isn't built on heroic days. It's built on days like this. Days where nothing feels good. Days where effort feels pointless. Days where no one is watching. These are the days that separate outcomes. Let me say this clearly. If you quit today, you train your nervous system to escape pressure. If you stay today, you train it to endure. And endurance is power. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your standards. So set one simple standard. No matter how I feel, I don't quit today. Let me ask you something. What is the one thing you feel tempted to quit right now? The gym, the routine, the discipline, the version of yourself you promised you'd become. Drop it in the comments. Not as weakness, as awareness. Here's the paradox. The days you want to quit the most are the days that matter the most. Because every time you say, not today, you become someone harder to break. And over time, that person stops thinking about quitting at all. This isn't about being extreme. It's about being exact. You don't need to win the year. You don't need to conquer your life. You just need to win today. So here's the instruction. Finish the workout. Complete the task. Show up imperfectly. Then sleep. If tomorrow you still want to quit, fine. But something tells me you won't. Because momentum is quiet, and discipline compounds. And the version of you that doesn't quit today is already ahead of the one who does. If this message grounded you, if it steadied your mind even slightly, subscribe. This channel exists to build clarity, discipline, and mental strength one decision at a time. Next week, we step into darker territory. Power dynamics. Manipulation. Why restraint makes people orbit you, and why walking away quietly is sometimes the most dominant move you can make. Not today, but soon. End transmission.